supposed to be doing?
Oh, it's going on in. This is how you get them in there.
So
Frantically trading eggs.
I think if I just I mean that's how you grind your levels. Like this.
I feel like this is world-class track meet on the Nintendo with the pad.
I just love the fact that you're basically saying that Gwyneth Paltrow is basically being fisting positive with this action.
Otherwise, I mean, what of your chakras?
When's the last time you played Quap?
You get like that old that old 80s
I'm just saying there are rocks in your backyard right now, Courtney, that'll give you +2 agility.
I can go over to the no man's land where all the mushrooms are.
Oh my lord.
You're actually talking about your backyard right now.
Yes, the other backyard.
All right. Fair enough. I lost the thread and then I came back.
Oh lordy. So this is what happens, everyone.
How much of that were you recording?
About 1.5 minutes.
I think it came in right around here.
Right around the Italian fisting, right here.
You gotta get it right. Technique. There's technique.
Hey, I'm fisting here.
I like that you think that what I'm doing. This is an insertion. This is not. I'm not.
Seriousness. The incredible restraint that I have by remaining on this video right now, because right outside the window, I can hear the ice cream truck song.
So let's make a pact right now. If any of us have an ice cream truck outside of our window at any time, you are allowed to get up.
You're allowed to bail. Let me see. I'm gonna depend on my husband for this one. He's got this.
Does he? He's got cash? You let him have cash?
We do this all the time. It turns into like a home of meerkats. We stop and we're like,
yeah.
And then one of us takes off running to the big change jar.
So what's your go-to with the ice cream truck?
I'm a big fan of a dreamsicle, nice big orange dreamsicle. Sometimes they'll have the little cup sundaes. Those are quite good. Mm-hmm. And often I will say, okay, here are 2 things my kid likes. She'll pick one and I'll get the other because she's going to finish hers and then be like, and this is mine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a great mom.
You are. You're a great mom. Anything with gum for eyes. Yeah. That's my jam.
That's a good one.
I usually go for the SpongeBob just because I want to see how fucked up it looks.
You know, SpongeBob is a little upsetting because most of the time he's pretty okay. It's not like Sonic, you know, where it's just like fully...
or the Ninja Turtles, where it's just like... Yeah.
They're not full Cronenberg like they used to.
Where the mouth on the Ninja Turtle looks like jazz singer lips, you know.
I think they've gotten smart and started using kind of like non-anthropomorphic, like Slimer, SpongeBob, like nothing that needs like features necessarily. I think that works.
Oh yeah.
The ones though that are the most fucked up are the Tweety Bird ones. Because it looks like a person who hasn't had sleep in 10 days because they have jaundice.
Oh no.
Nice.
That's very ill human.
That's nice. I like the ones that are Cheryl Ladd. Those are my favorite. Gum Eye Cheryl Ladd.
Oh man.
Isaac from The Love Boat.
Yes.
Yeah, those are my favorite. They were popular in early to mid 80s. I don't think you can get them now.
Get that ice cream cup with the chocolate swirl on the inside, like a can of goober.
Yes.
You open it up and it looks like a chocolate starfish.
Yes. Comes with a stick. It's not even with a spoon. It's just a straight up tongue depressor.
Like a small tongue depressor.
Yeah, it's
not even indented.
Why are we here?
Monsters. They're monsters.
They're monsters.
We're here. This is the coalition to reform ice cream trucks. We've just formed it.
Because it's 8 minutes.
I'm not going to stop
the program.
I'm not going to stop until I get a Mr. Roper Gum Eye ice cream bar.
See, here's the thing: is Courtney made a comment about that we're going to make this video in only 4 minutes, and then we would be done.
4 minutes per thing, and I'm like, oh girl.
Currently, we are at 5 minutes into this video, And we haven't even gotten to the topic that we're gathered here for
I haven't
yet.
even told you who we are yet. We're strangers to you.
Non-ironically, I non-facetiously just bless Courtney for trying at some point to like pull us into some professionality. Like, this is the way we're gonna do this, and Roy and I are like, oh, is it? All right.
Have you seen our show?
I printed mine off on a dot matrix printer, and I'm gonna put it on an overhead scanner.
I did chalk drawings in a cave.
I've got my transparencies ready.
That's right.
So we did this once during our Skype, our not Skype days, but our why am I forgetting? Patreon days, and it was inspired by when Gwyneth Paltrow released the candle that says "Smells Like My Vagina." And so out of curiosity, Andrew and I went to go look to see what was on Goop, and we're like, oh, we've got to talk about this. And since Courtney's kind of become like the unofficial third of this show,
Eyes contact.
She's our eyes contact.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, well, let's reconvene. Let's do something for all the listeners of this show to watch, where we go and look at Goop today, since that whole vagina candle incident, and see what things are like over there, and show off our findings and talk about it.
Hell yeah! What's GP up to these days?
When this podcast needs to rent a car, Courtney rents it for us.
Yes.
Yes, I'm the Cult Cinema Catamom.
Yes.
Hey, that works.
We've already found out, though, that, and we'll let Courtney be the one that presents the item. We've already found out we all have one item in common.
At least one.
Oh, it's going to be a lot.
So,
it's going to be a lot of items. So many items.
So since this is your first time with us doing the Goop, we'll let Courtney go first.
Oh my goodness.
To present the wares that she has. And we'll go from there. So yeah, good luck us doing this within 4 minutes each, because this video will probably go to an hour at this point.
You think it'll be done in an hour?
I have ruined our timetables many times before. So
yeah, you do. You're the one, by the way. You're the one. Bermuda's is like a 4-hour long podcast.
I am the Dr. Jekyll and the Mr. Hyde of Cult Cinema Catacombs.
By the way, I just want to say here,
Snyder cut.
as you're bringing up your files, I just want to say, when you were on that game show podcast, you have no idea how loud I was screaming, Zardoz! Zardoz! I've never screamed Zardoz so hard in my entire life.
I've never seen it.
You get to watch Zardoz now at some point.
I had no idea there was a cloud in that film. I thought it was just Connery in a Speedo, and that was the movie. I thought it was basically like just that.
Stone cloud thing that says the gun is good, the penis is bad, then vomits guns out.
Well, there's a thing that's happening.
Oh, that's speaking of spitting guns out of the mouth.
Yes. So the first thing I found is called the V-Fit Gold. This is a $395 vibrator. And the vibrator part's not terribly interesting. What's fascinating to me is that it's made for your pelvic floor wellness using infrared light and warmth. So this is a cervix heater. Is what this is. It's a space heater for your womb.
Yeah, it's an incubator.
Does your cervix ever get cold?
You know, I've never thought of the inside of my body as cold before. Usually considered a pretty warm space.
1 to 10. What are the chances Alex Jones has this on his website too? This is a game I like to play.
Except it's a butt plug probably, because he doesn't have it.
It's for gay
my
frogs.
biggest question was a small anecdote. We toured a Planet Fitness recently to consider switching gyms. And one of the things that the top tier has is a lounge with like a big infrared thing that you like go into and you get your infrared on. And I was like, that's cool. What does infrared light do? And she said, oh, it does a lot of things if you Google it. So that woman didn't know.
But you're going to stick this into your server. You're going to get this all the way to your spare room.
Well, I'm
spare
just
womb.
wondering,
into your oval orifice.
if you guys, do you know what red light does? Because I don't know what red
No.
light does.
No, I know.
No, see, in my world, red light means stop. So
Well, in my world, Roxanne does not have to put that on. So
She didn't need to put on the red light.
no, she doesn't.
So
you don't
I mean,
either.
that's a big question I have for that one.
And the price, $395.
Yeah, it's nearly $400. One of the more expensive things on my list. This is way up the list on expensive things as well. This is the Skyview Wellness Table Lamp.
I have that as well.
I have
for
this
$1,000.
Did you say
What does
the
a
same
wellness
thing?
table lamp do?
So you were saying the same thing I did. It's a fucking lamp.
Yeah,
It's
that's all it is.
A lamp. That's my whole note. It just says it's a fucking lamp.
By the way, I just looked up what infrared light is supposed to do.
Oh, I'm excited.
It's supposed to help stimulate blood flow through your body. So if your cervix doesn't have enough blood gathering up every 28 days, then just shove that in your hootie hoo and turn it on and get that blood flowing.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've had the number of kids I plan on having, so I'm kind of trying to go the other way with the amount of blood flow.
All right. I'm going to read as best I can the
Thank you for saving us.
the description, because I copied and pasted the descriptions of these. When we spend time outside, our bodies register the light we get from the sun as circadian stimuli, which is, I'm pretty sure, an alien race in Star Trek.
Salad. That's word salad.
That is.
This is all word salad. I don't know if you read the descriptions on any of the stuff. By the way, this is on final sale for $1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
that
You
this
cannot
is a final
return it.
sale. You cannot return it.
Signs that our bodies should wake or sleep. If we don't spend a ton of time outside, it's possible to miss out on those beneficial effects. That's where the Skyview comes in. The lamp cycles through lighting modes designed to provide optimal circadian stimulus. During the day, it provides the wavelengths. I know you can. I know you can maybe see me doing it. To support alertness and productivity. In the evening, it removes those light signals and transitions into sunset or nighttime modes. So it's a lamp that just it's an LED lamp that changes colors.
It's a lamp with a mission statement, is what it is.
Yes.
It's a lamp that changes colors.
It's a fucking lamp.
There's
Get away from it.
There is a lamp like this in Sims 4. And I will let you know that the cost of this lamp, I mean, now I don't know what the conversion of simoleons to dollars is, but in The Sims 4, this lamp is only 70 simoleons.
So it's very cheap.
This
lamp is only $70 everywhere that's not Goop, because it's a lamp.
But hey, it changes colors. I was looking at it and I saw that it changed into the transsexual pride flag at one point.
Oh,
pride, and I'm like, ooh, it gets pretty. That's worth $999.
Yeah, you know where else you can get that? Temu.
Temu.
You know where else you could get this type of a lamp? Spencer's.
Sure.
True.
You can also get that vibrator at Spencer's.
Probably.
$25. $25 and a black light poster of Rob Zombie.
So my next one, I love to cook. It is my main hobby, so I had to bring something that was similar to food here. I say similar to because this is a Goop exclusive liquid gold set. What this is olive oil that is made of 100% Sicilian olives. They really wanted you to know that. But it's not for cooking. Yeah, you do this now, but it's not for cooking.
I know. Oh, I know.
Don't tell me. Is this a lubricant?
Some of it you're supposed to put on your face.
Some of it.
And some of it you're supposed to just straight drink.
Nice.
And it makes your skin good somehow.
It makes you strong.
It makes you strong.
You know what else will do that? Fucking olive oil from Trader Joe's.
That's right.
Yeah, it is the low price of 285 of your human dollars.
You can buy a Sicilian for that amount of money. Not like an actual human being. You can just buy one.
I just can't imagine spending $300 on olive oil. I mean, end of sentence. But
I also want to know, have they been sued by Velveeta yet for misadvertisement of liquid gold?
That's a strong point. I like that. So, continuing on my lovely little list here, because there's not much to say about all.
Great. This is a great like presentation. I wish that. Oh, I have this too because it's so fucking crazy.
Yes,
I didn't see this. Where the hell did you find this?
So,
I'm like the last thing on the entire site.
Mm-hmm. If you love checkers, but you think that checkers is not fancy enough for you, then get this rose quartz checker set for $1,900. And also, it looks like prosciutto, and I can't stop looking at how it looks like prosciutto.
It looks like you're playing checkers with Turkish delight.
Yeah. Let me read this part of the description, because keep in mind we're talking about a damn near $2,000 checker set. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is in the description. This is why I pulled this one.
I can't wait for my favorite part of the description,
which is my favorite part is hand poured acrylic in pretty rose quartz. This motherfucker. This is acrylic.
It's not even rose quartz. It's just the color of the acrylic.
The $2,000 acrylic. I can't.
So,
mad.
my question is this the checker set that Edmund betrayed his family for?
Now, it might be the other one, because if you don't like pink, it does come in a color card called Burnt Agate Marble.
Ooh!
Green, but just fucking brown. It's brown. It's just brown.
Yeah, it's just brown. This is not actual, like, rose quartz cut. This is an acrylic pour. This is a TikTok video.
Pink plastic.
That somebody's charging $2,000 for.
Prosciutto-colored plastic.
I was like, oh, well, this is expensive, but at least it's quartz. And then I read it, and I'm like, oh, I got that too. God damn it, Courtney.
That's okay. I have a lot of backups.
I feel like we should be playing
ear seed.
Yeah, this is the Sexual Wellness Ear Seed Kit. This is a budget buy. This is only for a low price of $45. Apparently, your ears are somehow connected to your sexual wellness. I'm not really clear on the specifics on that. I read the description, and it did not make it clear how this works. But it is similar to, but legally distinct from. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. Bye, Andy.
Oh, he finally had enough. He's disgusted. Like, I'm done.
Stuck with Mr. Boogedy now. It is similar to, but legally distinct from acupuncture. So basically, you take their special gold tweezers, and he's back. The tweezers.
I dropped an AirPod. Leave me alone.
We thought at first you were going to go try, doing some acupuncture in your ears for sexual wellness.
I have my sexual wellness ear seed kit.
So the gig is you take your special 24 karat gold tweezers, and you can tell 24 karat gold is very good on account of the whole kit is $45. And then you put some rocks, rose quartz, I think, again. It was a crystal of some kind, and pieces of rose gold into your ear, and you leave them there for 3 to 5 days, and it makes you better at fucking.
It makes you strong.
Yeah, definitely makes you hornier.
It's really deeply unclear about exactly what happens after you've put the rocks in your ears.
Yeah, it's just like, put them in your ears, bitch.
Do it. Do it. It's like pink and gold pink.
Like, you want to sex good? Put it in your ear.
You want a sex good?
I mean, that's what the Mormons were saying for a bit there.
Yeah. It's called soaking.
It's called God. Love the rainbow mat. This is another final sale.
Jesus,
this one is
$2,000.
This is deceptive because if you look at it, you're like, it's a yoga mat. Who cares? First of all, you shouldn't do yoga on it. It's for meditation. You have to have a separate mat.
If you do yoga on it, you will die.
That's illegal.
You will get arrested by the Goop police.
For the low price of $2,000, you can, and I had some notes because it does a bunch of stuff. It's non-returnable, for one. Can't return it. I can't imagine why. It is covered in crystals. All of those colors are crystals.
Smothered and covered. Waffle House style.
So when you're doing animal style
crystals.
So when you're sitting on it,
dressing.
You're just straight up sitting on a variety of crystals, which sounds deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, just make it with Legos. It's probably cheaper.
Might as well be Legos. It also has infrared heat. So again, the red light.
Red light.
You also have the option to pulse electromagnetic fields through it for your chakras, and it literally says for your chakras in the description of the item.
So basically, you can give yourself electric shock therapy for your chakras.
It's like an EMP. It just shuts them all down and they restart.
Like that Rejuvenate mask for your body?
Maybe. It also feels a little bit like if you're sitting on it, if you're in your full lotus and you're sitting, it could be on the neighborhood or in the neighborhood of a CBT sort of a situation.
I feel like this mat.
Torture?
Yes.
I feel like this mat is what causes the Lovecraftian horror to start. They're gonna pass electromagnetics and infrared through these crystals into your chakras, and Jeffrey Combs is gonna show up and shit's gonna go down.
I'm just thinking about this, and I'm thinking if it gets anywhere near certain areas, would this actually cause a UTI?
I'm not sure, but it was a lot to take in. I looked at it and I was like, well, that's an ugly rug. And then I saw infrared and I was like, hang on.
Just a rug.
Anything you buy on Goop can cause a UTI.
That's true. So my next bit here, these are the smart goggles. I love them.
Sure.
Mid-range, $200. They have 3 settings. Air massage, gentle warmth, and pleasant vibration. They're $200 and they do what a Walmart chair massager does, but for your eyes.
Yeah.
There's no VR.
Because you're too lazy to do this for 10 seconds? I mean...
It probably got no games.
That it also has settings for good vibrations, Kokomo, God only knows.
Fun.
Fun. That song from Phantom of the Paradise where they're on the cars, about the carburetors. It's got that in there.
And then if you want to get extra spicy,
Snake.
If you want to get extra spicy, it will also have that mode, the top secret mode of the song that was going to be recorded with Charles Manson that never happened.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
You can play Doom. It doesn't have a bit any kind of mod, but you can play Doom.
Can't play Dune on there if you program it right.
Skyrim.
Yes. My next one. This is the Botanical Chill Gumdrop set. This is another budget buy.
Turkish delight right here.
Literally Turkish delight. This is another budget buy at $38. It comes in 4 bad flavors. I don't understand how it comes in 4 flavors because there are 9 gumdrops.
I'm gonna say there's only 3 colors there unless something's
Are they CBD?
Not even. We'll get there in a second.
There's not even a Delta variant in this.
Sorry, jumped ahead.
So My guess is that they took out the one flavor that didn't sound bad based on color here, because the flavors are pomegranate, which sounds fine. Pear ginger, which is not great for a gumdrop. Could be good for a variety of other things. Grapefruit, which I am not a fan of a grapefruit. And elderflower. So if you want a gumdrop that tastes like elderflower, and it has magnesium in it to help you chill out, which is what that does, I guess. And something called GABA. GA.
Please say that again for the court. Can you repeat yourself for the court, please?
I used to watch that show on Nickelodeon.
Yes,
I love the Aquabats.
GABA, GABA. It does not explain in the product description what that is.
I'm looking.
So I don't know what that means.
GABA.
I'm going to, in true Courtney fashion, going to promote another podcast on the show by saying it reminds me very much of GARABA, which is an acronym used on the podcast Jordan Jesse Go. It is an emergency protocol. It's G, get help, A, abstinence, R, read up on it, A, abstinence again.
So
be kind to yourself, and I can't remember what the last A stands for, but that's what I'm assuming is it's get help, abstinence, be kind to yourself, and abstinence again.
Hey Courtney.
So
what does Parappa the Rapper stand for?
So
so close.
According to the
almost it. Gonna ruin my laptop one of these days.
According to the Cleveland Clinic.
Oh, okay.
GABA is short for gamma aminobutyric acid.
That cleared up absolutely nothing for me.
Which is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. It lessens a nerve cell's ability to receive, create, or send chemical messages to other nerve cells.
So it's an anesthetic, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. It slows your brain down by blocking specific signals to your central nervous system and produces a calming effect. It's thought to play a major role in controlling nerve cell hyperactivity associated with stress, fear, and anxiety.
I noticed the word thought to.
Yeah. I'm guessing this hasn't gone through any kind of rigorous trials.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So it's not been approved by the FDA or whatever, and it probably was approved by some doctor in Turkey.
Fun, just because he likes candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because he likes the flavor of elderflower to calm his brain down.
He's the only person in the world who likes the flavor of elderflower. My favorite is directly from the description. It also touts a pretty box that feels indulgent to crack open.
1 to 10. The chances of this showing up on Alex Jones's different branding, but just showing up under his supplement line.
12.
12. Right.
The green one is.
He changes the names of the flavors to something that sounds masculine. He's not going to change the flavors. They're going to taste the same. But they're going to be called
alpha bone juice,
straight frog, and that's our.
I was going to say the green one is frog, the orange one is going to be Trump, and then the yellow one is going to be testosterone.
The yellow one's called Go Woke, Go Broke.
Yes.
It's called Don't Tread on Me.
Don't tread on me. Yeah, this next one is my favorite, I think. So this is a handwritten sign by Gwyneth Paltrow. For the low price of $900, you can have this sign that Gwyneth Paltrow wrote. She wrote it with her hands.
So I want to know how you strategically destroy it so it says hell here on your wall.
Magic is everywhere.
It's not interesting to look at in any way, shape, or form. She looks like she's doing everything she can to not have the felon's Y, if you know what the felon's Y is.
Yeah.
You can see the Y and everything. She's trying real hard to make that crook, but she's stopping herself. She's right there from being that serial killer. And yeah, $900 final sale. Can't return it. Can't imagine.
It looks shitty, right?
It really does.
It looks like any of those selfie museums that has a random neon sign on a wall of fake ivy.
Right. It looks like if you go to a corporate event, they're going to have that photo booth that you have little props for. This is in that photo booth.
This looks like the final image you would see in the music video from Angels and Airwaves.
Yes. Truly, truly. And then we talking about a couple of items that are not within our top 10, but this is my last in the top 10. This is another budget buy. For the low price of $32, you can have this acetate comb, and it doesn't seem like much. It doesn't seem that interesting right now, but it really makes a big deal in the description about how this is a plant-based comb.
With a broken tooth.
Well, it's unlike other combs you see in that it's made with plant-based materials.
Okay.
Why is there a broken tooth?
I don't know why there's a broken tooth. All it did in the entire description was talk about how it was better for the environment because it's plant-based, as opposed to other combs, which apparently are all made out of meat.
Yeah. They're all made out of pterodactyl eggs.
They're all made out of pterodactyl, just straight up pterodactyl.
You know what? I refuse
carbon
to comb
offsets.
I refuse to comb my hair. I won't touch a comb and comb my hair unless it's made of veal. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And it's got to be that good veal that they do real fucked up stuff to. The ones with the handcuffs.
Gotta feed veal to more veal before I eat that veal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Frogwa. Comb your hair with some frogwa.
I did almost put some handcuffs on my list, by the way, but we can get to that later. They do sell handcuffs on the site. This one I really wanted to talk about just in general, not because the product is interesting. This is $120 for the Catch 2 wireless charger. Not interesting in any way, shape, or form, except for the description on the wide version of the site where you see many items. It wants you to click on the item, quote, because plugs are chuggy. And I have a real theory about the word chuggy. I think that no one has ever unironically used the word chuggy, except for now Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, it's a dead word now. It's on Goopy.
Yeah.
It's a dead word.
Yes.
Listen here, Gen Z. You can no longer use the word chuggy because Gwyneth Paltrow used it unironically.
In a reference to a wireless charger.
I truly believe that the Gen Zers made this word up simply to confound the elders. I don't think any of them have used it. I've never heard a Gen Zer use it besides just to, like, make fun of the fact that the word chuggy exists.
Sure.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
And those are my main things. We did talk about if you wanted to, we can look at the single most expensive thing on the site. I did find that if we wanted to take a moment.
Well, I think I might have it.
I'm excited.
You'll let me know.
We'll come back around. Yeah.
All right. You want to go back and forth on these? That way we can queue them up better.
No, let's just shoot the wad.
Do you want to shoot yours first, or you want me to? What olive oil do you want to drink?
I'll go ahead with mine first. Yeah.
All right.
So, all right, let me go ahead and share my screen then here. All right. So there's little baby Grogu peeking right there.
Grogu is chuggy.
He's got the look on his face of us when we look at the Goop site. That's the look that we have when we look at the items. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up the items. The first item that caught my attention is the Rachel striped sweater for men at the low price of $595, which is it's just a simple sweater that goes all the way up to the size extra large, made out of wool from Italy and cashmere blend. And that's it.
But why?
So, if you want to dress like you are a backup chorus member in a production of Rent, but bougie,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's serving. It's giving Ross if he was Freddy Krueger from Friends.
Mhm.
That's what it's giving.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would wear this sweater.
I mean, I would too, but not for. I found out
my dollars. But
But the great thing is you can get it in 4 interest-free payments of $149.75 with Afterpay.
Cool. So I could never pay off this sweater.
Right.
Yes.
You just let it go and then write off the debt.
Yes.
You declare bankruptcy to get this sweater.
It is the way of the whites.
Yes. The next item I have here is the Crystal Whip.
I did almost choose the Crystal Whip,
which is, as you can see, on clearance. It was originally $380, but it's on clearance for $114.
Oh wow!
This is a little cattle horse whip toy that you could use in the bedroom, and what sets this leather prop off from any other type of a leather prop that you would get from any other type of like a sex toy shop is this little crystal pendant right here.
Yeah.
That's hanging off of the little stirrup holder.
So it's not in the whip.
No.
Like you're not.
It's just
with
hanging
a crystal.
off of
the crystal is just near you.
Yeah.
While you're using the whip. Okay.
Because so
it
that way
red light.
It's got infrared.
Yes, it's got a red light.
Got a red
so that way you can look like that you have a fancy like bangle off of your wrist from Pandora while you're whipping and cropping your loved one. But hey,
I need some Pandora charms to go on that though. I'm gonna need.
It reminds me of the little handle that they put on the Wiimote.
Yes.
You don't fling it into your television.
Right.
And this one you can get for
your partner
payments of $28.50, which is pretty much around the price you can get one of these at a gay bookstore in your local neighborhood.
Yeah, just head on over to North Dallas. You'll find it pretty cheap.
I mean, you can just go to Quality Farm and Fleet.
There you go.
Get one probably like $15.
The next item I wanted to present to you all is the weighted wrist bangles.
Sure.
Now, this is at the discount price of $55. These are 2 pounds, or it starts off at £1, or you can get them to go all the way up to 3 pounds on your wrist. And it's just plastic and weight. There's nothing else to it except for the fact that it's done in the style to where it's like a slap bracelet.
Okay.
So you can slap bracelet around your wrist, but at $55, if you don't have the time to go to Walmart and buy one of these for $9.95, or hell, even go to Five Below and price one of these at $5, you can always order this at 4 interest-free payments of $13.75 on Afterpay.
But are they also going to function as Spider-Man web shooters?
I want to actually paint them black, so that way I've got the Black Widow stings.
Nice. Yeah, good choice.
So at least this one has multifunction for cosplayers as well.
That's true.
So there's that. My next item I'm here to present to you is the desk knife.
I almost picked this one.
So this is a letter.
I didn't even see this. How did I miss the desk knife?
Oh, it's so good.
Literally in the description it said you can use this to open boxes, open up letters, or any other correspondence. And I'm like, oh, a fucking letter opener.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, what is this? It's like, is this made out of like tungsten steel or what? It's aluminum.
Just a box cutter.
$70 for a piece of sharpened aluminum.
Yeah, it's just a box cutter.
I mean, maybe, I guess if you're kinky, you can use the other end to, align your chakras.
Ooh, I don't know. Without a
Scissor ass.
trace.
or if you want to get bougie with shanking somebody, being like, I'm gonna shank you with $70 worth of aluminum.
I don't know.
So the next one, I'll go ahead and rip this Band-Aid off because we all had this. We found out we all had this.
We did.
The Jugs Jug.
The only thing I agree with buying, like Courtney said, on this entire site.
I would buy it, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't buy it for $400, but I would buy it. But what I love is like down here they show a suggestion of what to do with the Jugs, which is to throw a bunch of flowers into the porcelain titty vase.
Sure.
And I guess Jugs sounds a lot more, calmer and respectable than titty vase.
It does, yeah.
But my question is, are these Gwyneth Paltrow's tits?
That's a good question.
They're Winona Judd's Jugs Jug.
I like that better.
So, next up.
Yeah, keep moving, buddy.
You got to keep it pumping.
Almost.
Glove.
I was real close. It's cut glove. I was real close.
So this is the final sale price of $372, and it's just a fucking steel glove to open up oysters with. And I mean, I thought $100 for this at Williams Sonoma was ridiculous. But oh no, Gwyneth Paltrow was like, oh, I could do something better. The only difference is it's got a little decorative tag here.
Oh, okay.
So
Suddenly worth it.
You bought it, yeah. And I guess this is an elastic adjustable band down here, so one size fits all.
I will say, as a person who has cut themselves opening oysters before, I would not buy this glove. I would rather cut myself again.
I would rather commit sudoku with oysters than...
That was the day I found out what a pea crab was after having a complete existential meltdown with my spouse in my kitchen.
Wait.
But you know what I like to do?
What's a pea crab?
Oh, baby. Okay, so the way I found out was we were opening the oysters, having a nice time. Daughter was with grandma for the weekends. We were having like a fun date, making oysters Rockefeller at the house, and opened one up, and there was a literal monster inside one. Instead of a little oyster, there was just a little, it looked like that, almost literally like that inside the oyster, and we both wordlessly screamed and went away from it as though it could harm us, because keep in mind it was inside the oyster, so it was like this big total. And I put it on the internet, and my social media friend said, oh yeah, that's a pea crab. You should cook it with the oysters Rockefeller and you can eat it. And I said, hard pass.
So the thing looks like the Cabin Boy's strong hand from Scary Movie.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, my response to that would be, I think the fuck not.
Yes, I'm Googling a pea crab so that whenever we're finished going through Roy's items, I show you what a pea crab is.
Throw it on your background.
Yes, something on the background.
The last time I've actually shucked oysters, you know what I've discovered works just as well? Fucking hand towel.
Sure. That is what we did.
Or if you want to get bougie with it, you could get one of those loofah gloves that you buy for $2 at Target and use one of those. So there's that. Next item up for bid is the large round standing bowl. This is a matte painted white aluminum bowl for $230.
That's all it is. Bowl.
That's all it is.
Its job is bowl.
Yeah, and its final goal is to be a decorative bowl. You can put things in it. You can fill it with water. You can let your dog eat out of it. All for the nice final price of $230 or 4 interest-free payments of $57.50 with Afterpay. Can you imagine all the things one can do with bowl?
With bowl? So many things.
What can bowl do for you?
It can cure cancer.
I hate this website so much.
It's really rough.
Next item I have So this shirt is back in style.
Is it? Is it?
This is a Paloma Popover chambray shirt. This same shirt I literally saw at Target when I went to Target yesterday to pick up some medication. And it was not even one of the 4 interest-free payment costs. This same shirt, because my mother-in-law was looking at it going, oh, this looks nice, was $29.99. It looks exactly like this.
Oh, no.
The only difference between this shirt and the one at Target was this shirt has a label on it that says G period, where with the one at Target it says threshold.
Yeah, well, that's Goop. That's Goop label.
That's
Yeah, that's Goop label.
But it is the same goddamn shirt.
Unbelievable.
I'm sure it is. I'm positive.
I originally was not going to have this because I was like, oh, it's just a chambray shirt. But then when I saw it at Target, I was like, oh no, it's going on this list now.
No, it needs to be. The world needs to know.
Yeah. Thank you for this expose on.
So that way people can save money if they really want to bring the chambray shirt back, which I don't understand.
I've got like 7 chambray shirts, so shut up. That's all I want to say.
Oh
God, Courtney, no. Oh God.
There it is, the pea crabs.
Literal monsters.
Ooh, that is very H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were so many apostrophes in the next several sentences we said.
So, speaking of abominations, we have this beach blanket for $890. What's so special about this beach?
It better be covered in crystals.
Yeah. Does it send an electromagnetic pulse up into your butt through your letter opener?
It's just an oversized beach towel you could take to the beach, made out of 100% imported Italian cotton.
This woman loves Italy, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And like, at least 2 of the 3 of us have been. Roy, I'm not sure if you've been to Italy or not, but like, it's cool, but it's not that great.
Also, the implication that things are more expensive there, like, because this is Italian, it's worth $900 is ridiculous.
It's not my experience. I bought, it's not these glasses, but my previous set of glasses, my backup pair now, I bought in Italy for like $85. That were not, it's not
nothing. No.
So keep in mind, Gwyneth Paltrow is expecting someone to pay $890 for a blanket you're going to put on the fucking sand.
Sure.
To gather up sand after your moist, wet body that dived into the ocean gets on
probably
top of
covered in pea crabs.
Yeah.
Just head to
so
toe.
many pea crabs all over. Well, and I don't know if you guys know this about beach, but beach is just dirt.
Yeah.
Beach is just dirt, y'all.
And then if you bring your fancy bologna sandwiches that you're going to eat, you could drop mustard on here. But hey, it'll add character.
But I guess.
Fancy bologna.
So technically this would have been my last item, but I did find one more item down here that I will get to last because I have to read the description for this. But this is a single earring that has diamonds in it and is gold plated.
Gold plated.
All right.
Yes. It is a paperclip.
Oh shit!
For $3,412.
Not expecting that.
Wow.
Yes. So these little things are diamonds. We don't know how. She didn't describe the carat, so we don't know what carats they are.
Some amount of carat.
And this is gold plated. It's not specified what the carat on the gold is. So you just shove this in your ear and let it dangle, and you only get one.
Yeah.
You only get one. If I wanted to wear it in both of my ear holes,
you would have to buy a second one. So if you wanted to have a pair of these, you have to pay close to $7,000 for 2 of them. And if you notice, this one does not come in 4 equal payments.
No.
It does not.
No, but it has free shipping.
It's ugly, too.
It is also ugly.
It looks like something Bronson Pinchot's character would wear in Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like something you would see on display outside at North Park Mall in Dallas, Texas, as art. So that would have been my final item until I found this.
Okay.
Why are you doing this to me, Courtney? I did see this
only because I love you.
The snail vibe. So the snail
Oh
vibe
my god, this thing.
at $150, which is the final sale.
That's a fucking quarter note. That's what that is. Make no mistake.
The snail vibe in lovely Barney the Dinosaur Purple.
Isn't it though?
Here's the product's description. This vibrator's unique shape builds pressure and counterpressure through satisfying rocking strokes. See the part of the vibrator that doesn't have a bulb at the end? That's the internal stimulator. As you thrust it into your vagina to stimulate the G-spot, the external head, that is the flexible curl that looks like a snail shell, unfurls against your body. I just want to pause and say that this is the first time I've ever seen the phrase unfurls against your body in a description for a sex toy.
Do you think Billy Squire sued her for using his lyrics?
I think probably.
So
I'm just geometrically trying to figure this one out.
The curl itself is just firm enough to keep its super strong vibration motion in contact with your vulva and clitoris as you move the device. The result is something extremely satisfying. Blended orgasms.
Got her. Boom, got her.
Snail Vibe has 5 steady vibration intensities and 5 patterns in each of its 2 heads and is surprisingly quiet.
Surprisingly.
It has a runtime of approximately
Not like
1
the
hour.
one we have to run on diesel. Just
It has an approximate runtime of 1 hour, USB rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and it's waterproof.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it would need to be.
Yeah, right? Again, I still say it's a quarter note. That's all it is. Put it back on its side. It's a quarter note. Did I get you? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
You got me good.
I'm not sorry.
So
Is it my turn?
Now you see why I saved that one for last, because that description was just mwah.
Really something else. Wow.
So I'm going to excise those that we've already done. Okay. So the ear seeds are gone. So here, this will be my first one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have extras if we need them. We need more to talk about.
So can you see this thing?
Right now I have a blank screen.
I will see it soon, I think.
Okay.
Being optimistic. I'm choosing positivity.
Let's just do this. Hold on. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh man.
Vamp for me while I fix this.
So, I think this is the first time we've ever used the term clitoral satisfaction on this show.
It's the first time I've ever heard it on the show, for sure.
And I love the fact...
And you would know.
I love the fact that she says it without saying it. That the snail basically acts as a paperclip for your vagina. So that way you can walk around with it clutching on to your body like a fucking octopus trying to have sex with Aquaman.
Am I supposed to want that? Because I feel like I don't want that.
You know, this is stimulating, but while this is happening, I really am craving a Pepsi. So I'm gonna get up and go grab Pepsi.
Just slap bracelet it on. I'm gonna go.
Can we see my file explorer or no?
I
No.
can just see the Skype logo.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
All right. This will work. All right. So the first one I have that that isn't being used right now, that hasn't been used yet, is the. Can you see the wet plant-based sex serum?
No.
Yikes.
All I see is a black screen.
For the love of
It
God.
looks like it's trying to load. It's just taking its sweet time.
For the love of God. All right. How am I going to do this? Here's how I'm going to do this.
You may have to share your desktop like I did.
I think I did try to do that and it just didn't like it. Let me see.
You have a computer that's capable of things, so
Capable of things.
you have a
Capable of
grown-up
things.
computer that can do stuff.
Grown-up computer that can do stuff. Okay.
Thinks
so let's
he's
see.
better than us.
All right, so we're seeing the screen. Ah, there we go.
All right.
Hey.
Wet with an H.
So
Wet.
so my first one is the wet
Wet.
plant-based sex serum. It's only $24.
Hey, budget buys.
Yeah.
But also, would you buy something that's a plant-based sex serum? That's all it's named.
Well, I am concerned about meat-based sex serums all of a sudden.
Right. Also, all of
I
the
didn't know.
ingredients down here you can buy from your average truck stop. You've got horny goat
You
weed.
can go to Sprouts and buy all this shit and
Yeah.
make it.
Horny
remember-
Goatweed was a guy I knew from the truck stop back in the day.
I remember going to the truck stop when I was like 18 and buying horny goat weed pills, like from behind the counter, because I thought it was funny. It still is funny.
Yeah,
Still is.
you just go to your Walmart pharmacy that's in a barrio to buy the aloe vera juice, and then you go get the essential oils of chamomile, ginseng, horny goat weed, and hemp. Mix it up, and you got your own juice.
Now, I will say, I think I might buy this, not as a sex serum, but it sounds like it'd be really good on a salad.
Right? I was thinking like some mixed greens, some
Yes.
microgreens.
Yes, some
Yeah.
chickpeas in there,
Yeah.
some
Get
donut
chickpeas
peaches.
in there.
Or the pea crabs. You could toss the pea crabs.
Could toss the pea crabs in. I'm
And
told you can eat them. I threw it in the garbage. So
Wait, it's still alive in your house? You don't know that it's not.
No, this was months ago. It lives somewhere else, propagating and procreating with some other kind of horrible thing that
I
it
was going to
found.
see it could crawl into your daughter's back of the head, and you got malignant going on there.
Oh my god, I really don't need malignant.
I
I still think about that a lot. So
I did a little more clothes because, the questions I ask myself sometimes is, what do I wear if I want to haunt my neighborhood at like 2 a.m. with a taxidermied owl and like an oil lamp? And
yeah,
thank
Babadookin.
God,
When you go out for a Babadook.
thank God for Gwyneth Paltrow.
The Winchester Special.
Classic.
Exactly.
Classic.
It is.
Beautiful.
I love City on top, Ren Fair on bottom.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is I've never wanted anything less in my entire life.
It's giving Wednesday's Little House on the Prairie.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's featherweight mesh. I love that.
It's giving Appalachian Funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
yeah, and it's only $500.
Bella Lugosi is dead, so blessed be the fruit.
Yes. For the
Yes.
low price of $500, you too can look like Aline when her dad died for that 45 seconds of the movie.
Damn it, that's good. All right. So this is a twofer. Because I just want to know who this is for. I just want to bring this to a quorum and find out who this is for.
I can't wait.
Who's this for? Just tell me who this is for.
Huh.
It is a skirt pullover combo. You're going to pay about $1,000 for both.
Steve Perry.
Steve.
I see Steve Perry just rocking this.
Well, what I want to do is I want to wear it and do my cosplay of the Scream finally.
Yes.
Like, dress like the background, and then my face can just go.
I don't understand it. I like to fancy myself, while not necessarily a fashionista, but I understand fashion.
Yes.
I follow.
I also put this on Instagram.
I don't know what this is and who it's for.
I will say though, I'm looking at this description, and for me, a selling point is not the description slouchy silhouette.
Yeah.
You don't want that in two things.
No. And you also don't want, like, they're selling it on these varied stitches. Like, look close. You'll see they're done in varied stitches.
Oh.
I would rather have the same stitches if I'm paying $1,000 for an outfit.
What if the stitches were good?
Yeah, what if this was a good thing to do?
What if they did a good job at making this clothing for me?
Well, and the nice thing also is that, you know, if we ever get to the point where we have to do a World War II style war effort, we can donate this to the war effort because it's got 14% nylon in it.
That's
there you
true.
go.
You could use it.
You could also use it as like a fake, like, you know how they had the tanks that were inflatable so they could trick the Nazis?
Oh,
you could use this as like a background for, like, if you were like on a beach. Like this is just Normandy.
On a beach, or if you're like in a canyon that looks like the wall of the canyon.
I was about ready to say, if you want to cosplay as the Painted Desert.
Yes.
It's dumb, and I don't know who it's for.
It's very useful.
Well, again, if I found it at a thrift shop and it was just the sweater, I'd be like, yeah, maybe. It'd make the maybe pile for sure.
Sure. So here it is. I don't know if this is the most expensive thing, but...
Oh, this is up there.
Oh, I almost chose this. Yeah.
What? Just somebody tell me what the hell is going on here. It is a backgammon set. It is a wicker rattan backgammon set.
That is also
to ship in October.
So to be clear, this is furniture that is for playing a single board game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, single-use furniture.
And it looks like it's got the backgammon board built into it.
So you couldn't like take the backgammon board away and put your rose quartz checkers on them.
You could. I do not think you could.
You would need another table for your rose quartz acrylic checkers.
It also
does have a removable glass top.
Okay.
It also has hand-painted cork, I'm seeing.
Oh, sure. So it's made out of cork, the cheapest thing in a classroom. Huh.
And it also, the coolest part of this $3,500 backgammon set is that it comes with white glove delivery. So you don't have to lift a finger with your rattan backgammon set. Probably weighs about 25 pounds.
I also love that they say, please note that the cork is a natural material, so the color may vary on the table.
Sure.
So we hand painted the cork, but not the same as everyone else's.
What do rich people spend their money on?
This.
I guess that's what Goop is for, is for whatever you've bought everything you need and you don't know what else to buy.
Yeah. Like, are you having a party and you're like, this is my backgammon set?
And I will say
$3,500.
This is for people who think that pickle is too extreme.
Yes.
Sure.
I will say that this is about half as expensive as the most expensive thing on the site, which we'll get to after we're done.
You got it.
There is something that is more expensive.
Oh my. Right.
So I have a theory about this website now that I've been developing.
I'm fascinated.
I think that the sole goal of this website at this point, at least from the first time we did this bit to now, is they're trying to bring back 70s swinger culture in the biggest way they can. That's what this whole website is for.
I don't know what I was expecting, but
that makes sense for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, because you got stuff like the relationship status cocktail napkins, which apparently go right next to the big bowl that you showed us where you put your keys when you walk in.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can make a case for just about anything on here. Just upside down pineapple in this website all over the place.
Yeah.
And you only get 4 of these.
Yeah, you get 4. They're hand washable.
100% linen with cotton thread, but you only get 4 of these. What if you have more than 4 people at your party?
Also, how do you not know the people at your party well enough to know if they're single or taken? How many people are at, how rich are you that you got to hand somebody a name tag that says single or taken?
That's how you eyes wide shut everything, you know?
Telling you.
You know, you have the eyes wide shut shunting party, and
Shunting.
this is, you know, the napkins that you use before.
I'm telling you.
You know,
this is my theory now. I've got the wellness. Okay, so this is the last thing that I have that hasn't been that we all haven't used.
The aggressive pushing of various oils and unguents for your nether regions does track. I will say that.
Just a lot of the stuff, not even like the overtly like, you know, get this inside of you one way or another.
Right.
Like a lot of the stuff is like, yeah, you know, put on the mask. Let's see. So this is the last one, and I only picked this because if you too want to look like a Thundercat, you can do it for $200.
I was stuck between 3 masks, and the one I picked was one, and this was the other one.
This is so Eartha Kitt as Catwoman. I love it.
Yeah, this is the. Well, I can't remember whether it was a She-Ra character or whether it was in Thundercats, but somebody had a mask that was like.
I have something. I have to run away for just a moment, but I have something, and you're gonna die.
Oh God damn it!
She has this mask. She bought it.
She has this mask.
Yeah, I almost went with this too because I mean it's like remember the footage, if you're old enough to remember the footage on the Joan Rivers show when oh God, what's her face? Oh God, I can't remember the name of the actress, but she was in Blade Runner. Sean Young. This looks like the mask that Sean Young wore when she came out on the Joan Rivers show, pissed off that she didn't get an audition to play Catwoman.
So there is a program called PJ Masks that my daughter once liked. She still likes it okay, but she's kind of over it these days. And there is a girl named Owlette on it, and it's like exactly the same mask almost. If you take away this little center part. And it does have a light trick. It's got a little...
Of course it does.
So basically the same thing. What I'm saying is you can buy this on Amazon for very cheap.
But it doesn't have 96 LED red lights in it.
So cheap, in fact, that I just broke it. Does it have infrared?
Yeah, it has. Well, it says it has red light.
It has red light therapy.
Red light, which, to be fair, is probably different.
They don't tell us that.
I've been to Spa Castle once, and I went into the light therapy room that they have there, and it's like, you know, each one's supposed to spark a different type of an emotion. And red is supposed to be an arousal one. You know, when I sat in the red portion of the light therapy room, you know what I felt?
Mad?
No, fucking hot, because it was a sauna at 150 degrees. Nothing about the color red makes me horny.
No, no.
Now, I look at the color red and I think pasta.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty good. Pasta sounds good.
And that's what I've got. So
I love it.
Courtney, you said that you found the most expensive item on the website. Let's wrap it up on that. What is the most expensive item that you say is available on Goop? Jesus Christ!
So yeah, this is the Devon Pave link necklace. It's $8,000. This is a final sale item here, and as you scroll down, you could see this is fucking link necklace, man.
It's a fucking
that's the necklace that my urologist wore when he had the surgery on my ball.
Oh, so this was in Jersey?
Yes.
So you paid for this necklace?
I probably paid for the insurance company paid for the necklace, but I definitely paid a deductible for this necklace.
Oh, excellent. You paid a deductible.
13. At least this one lists the carat gold and the white diamond.
It does. That's why I was a bit surprised. So this is a sparkling update of the fan favorite Devon Link necklace.
Is it?
I mean, I guess this version has the same elongated 14 karat yellow gold links as the OG, which we can't use OG anymore because GP used it. So now that's dead. But every other one is encrusted with brilliant pave white diamonds, 2.7 carats total. Now, if we go back to this picture, it takes a lot of work to find those little diamonds.
Mm-hmm. I love, though, on the description, it says you can wear this around the house all day in slack.
Yes.
But whatever.
Yeah, just like the original, it strikes a perfect balance between sleek and chunky. And it has thoughtfully designed seamless closure and is comfortable to wear all day, every day, alone, in a stack, whatever.
Featured in the movie Friday around Zeus Tiny Lester's dog's neck.
Yes.
If you remember.
Exactly. Yes, the dog in, yes.
So, you can wear this with your one paperclip earring.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
And you could be styling.
You could be.
You're all set to join, Gen Z in the revival of the mall, going out with that look,
All of this jewelry just makes me think of like the I Saw You Standing in the Rain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw you.
Childish Gambino, Saturday Night Live bit. Just fantastic.
100%. Every bit of that.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bunch more Goop items. I can't wait to do another video because there were a bunch on the cutting room floor that are wild.
We may have to do this like once a quarter.
I love it.
Revisit Goop. See, we're gonna have to go back
branch out.
I'll give you a hint. There was an item that touted its near infrared technology.
By the way, when the camera was just where it was, I just need to make this clear because you'll see it on the video, I think. When Roy was talking, Roy, start talking.
Okay.
I need this to switch. Okay, stop. Okay,
switch?
Hold on. If you look at the screen,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
look at the dick second to the left over from the top of the screen. If your screen is aligned like mine, the bottom of the dick is in your frame and Courtney's microphone is the top of that dick.
Oh, I'm not seeing that. That's awesome.
Hang on, let me get the hat in too.
Oh my God.
Screenshot it.
The hat. Here we go. There we go.
But you know what I think we need to revisit Goop
Boom, got him.
Mm-hmm.
this holiday season for Christmas shopping, because who knows what the hell she's gonna have up there for seasonal items.
Yeah,
I think I do want to branch out because I think there are other sites we could do as well.
Oh, for sure.
I think we need to
sure.
find those sites,
Temu. We need to go the exact opposite direction and do Temu.
Yes, we could also do Temu. Has a lot of baffling things on it. There's some other great ones.
Let's do Alex Jones.
Oh my God. By the way,
that makes me so happy.
That's so
I bought this on Temu, and it's supposed to be a functional moving puzzle box. Mine ain't doing shit.
You have to work it. You have to work it, girl.
I am working it.
You have to serve cunt to this puzzle box for days before it's going to let you inside of it.
I am getting fishy with this, and
you got to turn. You got to turn the front dial.
I was doing that, and it won't do that no matter how hard I dig into it.
You got to work it.
I got
You got to work.
What's the plastic equivalent to WD-40? Because that's what I got to do with this thing.
I just sat here when I was working for hours, just grinding it,
forcing it,
using that first thing that Courtney showed us on it to heat its pelvic walls to get this thing to move.
He was using the VFit Gold. He turned on the heat.
So our 4-minute video is now at 1 hour and 15 minutes. So
Yeah, you know.
I just think that there are plenty of supplement places, plenty of places that we can take advantage of. Sorry for
sure.
the mid-riff shot while I was putting the puzzle box back on this shelf there, that we can take advantage of in this fashion.
Almost certainly there's a masculine equivalent out there.
It's called Alex Jones's website.
For sure.
Oh, that might be our next step then.
I can't wait.
Right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this journey with our Italian fisting here. And thanks everyone for staying by with us for this 4-minute video.
Yeah, it's total 4 minutes.
And if you don't think it's 4 minutes, and if you actually think it's like an hour and a half, well,
you need to get on a mat.
Go touch grass.
Crystals. Get some electromagnetic pulse up into that ass.
Yes. Touch crystals, touch grass.
And get yourself an aluminum. Get yourself an aluminum pipe.
That's our new sign-off line. Touch crystals, touch grass, eat grass.
All righty, gang. See you next time.